This is one of the best new hand cannons in the game, the Word of Crota, a reprised hand cannon from Destiny 1 that is now a void 180 RPM archetype. Now many people are very upset that it dropped as a 180 and felt that it was a big swing and a miss for Bungie. But I am here to convince you that not only is it one of the best hand cannons in the game for PvE, but why you should definitely craft one for yourself to bring into your next raid, dungeon, lost sector, or grandmaster. Let's start with a weapon family. Hand cannons historically have not seen much light of play in PvE content outside of a few exotics. Think Sunshot, Crimson, and Malfeasance. However, Bungie had made a change with Season 22 that buffed all hand cannon archetypes universally in PvE. They increased their reload speed at 0 stat by 15%, PvE damage against minors increased by 20%, and majors by a whopping 75%. So despite it being a 180, it is going to hit much harder across the board than it did before. Just look at the gameplay here. I took this random roll Word of Crota I got to drop with no damage perks on it into an 1840 Master Lost sector and was 4-tapping these acolytes. Gone are the days where legendary hand cannons have no place in your loadouts. Now what makes the Word of Crota stand out above other options? Let's start with the origin trait, Cursed Thrall. It states that after defeating a target with a melee attack, final blows of this weapon cause targets to explode for a short duration. And you can see it right here. I get any melee final blow, charged or uncharged, and I get the Cursed Thrall perk up, and it lasts for 14 seconds. What's cool about this perk is there's no cooldown between procs. If you get another melee final blow within that timer, the 14 seconds refreshes. Even if your timer runs out, you can immediately get another melee final blow and start that 14-second timer over again. So with a good melee build, and we have a lot of them, you can keep this perk up indefinitely. And it's not just a tickle either. The explosion seems to be doing 19,720 damage to these red bars, so not bad. In the third column, you have Demolitionist, Enlightened Action, Repulsor Brace, Dragonfly, Killing Wind, Rangefinder, and Subsistence. In the fourth, you have Adrenaline Junkie, Destabilizing Rounds, Rampage, the new Sword Logic perk, Frenzy, another new perk, Precision Instrument, and Focus Fury. Now with having something like Repulsor Brace and Frenzy, or Rampage, or even Subsistence, Frenzy, or Rampage, would be great for pure damage numbers, and would work well with many Void kits. However, the role I'm going to craft, and the one I suggest you trying out, is Repulsor Brace Destabilizing Rounds. Now hear me out. First off, this is a rare perk combo on a primary weapon. The only other weapon that can roll with both of these perks in the third and fourth columns currently is the age-old Bond auto rifle from Last Wish. So truly unique. With Repulsor Brace, the perk states, defeating a void debuffed target grants an overshield. It's a 45 health overshield that lasts for 8 seconds and with enhanced lasts for 10. Destabilizing Round states final blows cause nearby targets to become volatile, and getting those final blows is a lot easier now with the recent hand cannon buff. Now there is a cooldown, but with the enhanced version the cooldown is reduced. You can see the synergy here. Get a final blow with Destabilizing Rounds, nearby targets become volatile, defeating those targets gives you an overshield, and the cycle repeats. What is cool about the perk combo is it works with any subclass. Now of course the Void kit is going to benefit the most by increasing the duration of the overshield and taking advantage of things like Devour. But you are getting these perks of Void Overshield and making enemies volatile on any subclass you play on. And what makes this weapon stand out over something like the age-old Bond is the origin trait, Cursed Thrall. With a good melee build, think Bonk Hammer, Combination Blow, Shield Throw, etc., this perk shines. Now you're getting 2 points of explosion, one from the volatile explosion and one from the origin trait. And they chain. Get one kill on a volatile target while the Cursed Thrall perk is active, and watch the purple fireworks. It's a thing to behold. Why I am excited to bring this thing into higher tier content is, For a while now, the best ad clearing weapon we've had by far is the Forbearance with Ambitious and Chain Reaction. Now, while this is an S tier option for ad clear, it relies on special ammo economy, while Crota does not. And Crota, in my opinion, can go toe to toe with Forbearance. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but in Grandmasters, Forbearance is not one-shotting some red bars. I've had to fire 2 in a group of ads to land the final blow and trigger the chain reaction. And with Bungie's recent solution to let's make game more harder, being throw more ads out more often, having the ability to clear a room of ads safely and quickly is important. Let's also not forget the range changes that this 180 got as well. With Season 22, 180s are hitting further than they did before, with a max range roll on Crotas hitting just over 30 meters. So you're able to hit targets at a further distance and clear a room with just a few bullets. And with the Word of Crota being in the energy slot, it allows you to slot in another primary exotic like Witherhoard or Arbalist for your special weapon. Let me know in the comments what you think of the reprised Word of Crota, what you like about it, what you don't like about it, what you will be crafting when you get the patterns for it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and until then, keep on jamming.